Want to come up? You want to come with the carrier? Yes? Whee! Yay! There we go.
Did you get a new carrier?
Wait.
Oh, it looks different. All right, so if you're ready, we're just gonna start warming up our hips. Keeping that belly pulled in nice and tight. And finding that pelvic floor, so everything between those sit bones, you just want to feel like you're contracting, lifting upward. And now we're going to do some big circles. So get a nice stretch and warm everything up. So we're going to go the other way and reverse your circle. Two more. And last one, good. You're gonna put a little slight bend in your knees. I want you to keep that belly button pulled in. Your pelvic floor is engaged a little bit. It's not super contracted, but you notice it. What you're gonna do is you're gonna pull that, inhale, exhale, pull that belly button in, and you're gonna do a little contraction. So you're just gonna tuck that tailbone under and then release back to neutral. So you're just really working on your abs here, back to neutral. You just feel like you're getting nice and tighter each time. Okay, we're going to do 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and last one. All right, from there, you're gonna keep that core engaged, and we're just gonna isolate those hips side to side, so you're really gonna feel your obliques now. I'm still looking for you. Snow is falling down. I'm still searching for you. And 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and last one. Good. You're going to take your arms out to the side. We're going to do a nice plie down, and then take your arms up over your head. And every time you straighten your legs up, I want you to feel that core pulled in. Feel like your pelvic floor is contracting and lifting you up like an elevator. And 2 more here. And last one. Good, you're gonna keep your legs nice and straight. I just want you to not just sit into them. I want you to keep your tush engaged. Your arms are gonna go to the side, keeping everything nice and tight here, pelvic floor contracted. We're gonna do some arm circles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna reverse. Good. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. You're gonna hold on. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do a flat back bend over. So you're gonna keep your weight over your heels and you're gonna stick your butt out, keep everything nice and engaged, support his head, and then you're gonna, with a flat back, just pull back up, really using your buns and your hamstrings. And then it's really easy here to sink back into your knees, so just be careful. Make sure you have a nice little slight bend in them so that you're not hyperextended and using your joints. So we're going to do 2 more here. And last one. He just wants to flat backwards. All right, so we're just gonna do some marches here, keeping everything nice and tight. Good, you're gonna add in your opposite arm, opposite leg. So you're gonna do right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. And in addition to keeping everything in your core nice and tight, I want you to concentrate on that lower leg that's supporting you and making sure your buns are engaged so that you're not sinking into your hips. Good. And you should feel that nice burn right where they're pushing their tush into you. We'll do 4 more, 3 more, 2, and 1 more. Good. All right, so what I'm gonna have you do is you're just gonna roll through your feet. We're gonna warm up your ankles. Let's do 8 more. 4, 3, 2. Good. You're gonna grab your bar. Okay, we're gonna start with our feet turned in parallel. We're gonna bend our knees, lift your heels, straighten, and then lower down. So you're gonna bend, lift, straighten your knees, lower your heels. Bend, lift, straighten, lower down. Bend, lift, straighten, lower, and one more like this. Bend, lift, straighten, lower down. Good. From here, you're just gonna lift your heels and lower. Good, and it's really easy when you're relevating to push those hips forward, so I want you to concentrate. Keep those shoulders right over top of your hips, and just lift your heels up and down. We'll do 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and last one. Good, you're gonna lift your toes, turn your toes out slightly so you're in a nice little natural turnout. And from there, we're gonna bend, lift our heels, straighten, and lower. So bend, lift, straighten, lower. Good. Bend, lift, straighten, lower, bend, straighten, lower, bend, lift, straighten, lower, and one more here, bend, lift, straighten, lower. Good, we're gonna reverse that. So you're gonna lift your heels, bend your knees, drop your heels, straighten, lift, bend, drop your heels, straighten, lift, bend, drop your heels, straighten, and last one, lift, bend, drop your heels, and straighten. Good, from here, you're gonna lift your heels, and you're gonna squeeze those legs together so that your heels are touching. I want you to feel your tush nice and engaged, your inner thighs, core nice and tight, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna bend down, pushing those heels together, and you're gonna straighten up. And you're gonna bend down and straighten up. Apparently there's somebody, my dog does not want near my house. Okay, so now we're gonna bend and you're gonna hold that, and I want you to try to relax your thighs and really just push those heels together so you really feel it around your legs and underneath your tush. Good, now you're gonna straighten and you're gonna keep those heels pushed together. Try to feel like you can squeeze your knees together, your hamstrings together, and I want you just to feel all of that nice and activated, pressing together. And if you want some extra challenge, you can take your hands off and try to balance. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake your legs out there.
Oh, that burns.
Okay. What we're going to do is now you're going to take your feet parallel to the side, and I'll switch over so you can also see it like that. How you are. So your feet are going to be parallel, they'll hip width apart. What you're going to do from here is I want you to try to concentrate and have that weight back over your heels so that you can lift your toes. What you're going to do is you're going to stick your butt out. And squeeze it. So the further away you are from your bar, the better. Good. And I really want you, as you're straightening your legs, to concentrate and push that weight through your heels so you feel your hamstrings and your glutes really engaging. And you get that added challenge of making sure you're keeping that core pulled in nice and tight. Now we're going to do 2 more. And last one. Good. From there, I'm sure your quads are a little tight. So just do a nice stretch through your quads. And you can switch legs. All right, so we're just gonna put one hand on the bar. And you can hold your other arm out to the side. And your feet are gonna be in that slightly turned out position. We're gonna take one foot to the front. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do some fondues. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna lift your foot off of the floor, and you're gonna bend and flex as you plie the bottom leg, and then you're gonna straighten everything together. Good. Bend and flex, straighten everything out. And again, they're concentrating on this lower glute and keeping that engaged. And that core nice and tight. And 2 more. And last one. Good. From there, you're just going to take your front leg and you're going to tap it down to the floor, and up. Tap, up, tap, and up. Up, tap, up, tap. And 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and last one. Good. We're going to do the same thing to the back. So you're going to take your leg to the back. If it's too hard for you to get to the back without arching your back and sticking your hips forward, you can do a halfway to the back, halfway to the side. But I just want those shoulders to stay nice and even over your hips. So you're going to bend and flex and straighten. And bend and flex and straighten. Again, not forgetting about this lower leg. Good. And 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and last one here. Good, now you're just going to tap that toe down and lift it. Tap and lift, tap. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. We're going to turn our legs parallel. And if you want, you can hold your arm up to the ceiling. And we're going to take our leg out to the side. And from here, you're just going to bend that bottom leg. And we're going to lift and bend, lift, bend. Again, keeping concentrating on that lower leg. And 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more. Good, you're gonna keep that leg out, but you're gonna bend the bottom leg, and we're just gonna do a quick 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good.
Oh my God, you're killing me.
Stick that, stick your hip out to the side and just get a nice stretch over to loosen that up. I know we really work that supporting leg. All right, good. Then we're going to switch sides. We're going to repeat everything on the side. So we're going to start with our feet turned out, our foot to the front, and we're going to bend and flex and straighten. Good. Bend and flex and straighten. We've got catching up to do. There's more about you. Good. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and last one. Good. You're going to keep this bottom leg straight. You're just going to tap your right leg down and up, down, up, down. Good. 4 more. 3 more, 2 more, and last one. Good, we're going to do the same thing to the back. You're going to point your leg to the back, making sure those shoulders are over top of your hips, and those ribs are nice and engaged. So you're going to start bend and flex, and point to the back. Good, bend and flex. Things we have to do can wait. We've got catching up. My balance is off today. Good, 2 more. And last one. Good, you're going to tap your toe down and lift. Tap it down and lift. Down, lift, down. 3 more. 2 more. Last 1. Good. Your feet are going to be parallel. You're going to lift your arm up to the side. We're going to take that leg out. We're going to bend here. And we're going to straighten as we lift and lower down. Good. Try to drop your elbow that you have next to the bar so you're not lifting your shoulder until you have it down. Good. Two more here. And last one. Good. You're going to bend that bottom leg. Keep it bent. Squeeze that tush. We're going to pulse this leg up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take that hip out. Get a nice stretch. And just push that over to the other side again. You make my day. You make my day. You make my day. You make my day. All right, and from here, we're gonna face the bar and we're gonna hold on. We're gonna do some stuff to the back and to the side. Again, for our buns. Let me get a drink. All right, so our feet are gonna be parallel. Shoulders over top of those hips. I don't want anything sticking forward. The buns are going to be engaged. You're going to lift your bottom leg and bend it. And what we're going to do here is I like to have your bottom leg bent. And you're going to lift that heel up and down towards the ceiling. Again, just as much as you can without arching your back. Good. From there, what you're going to do is you're going to do some little circles. So you're going to take your knee out to the side, around to the back. So it's like you're drawing a little circle with your knee. And 4 more this way, and then we'll reverse our circle. Good, you're going to reverse now. I love the feet going. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and last one. Good. From here, we're going to go directly out to the side. So I'll just show you here. Hips are staying square. I don't want you going up and down. It's just a nice, slightly out to the side and back in so you keep your hips nice and square. Good. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and last one. Okay, what you're going to do from there is, again, hips are going to stay nice and square. No, he's done. Yeah. Shoulders are going to be over top of your hips. We're just going to cross that right leg back behind you slightly and then just straighten out to the side. And you're going to cross, tap it back almost like a curtsy. Straighten your lower leg and just lift to the side, keeping everything nice and square. Good. We'll do 4 more here. 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Good. You should really feel it in this lower leg. Again, you're going to push that hip out to the side. And then you can even add an arm stretch over to the side to feel a nice stretch along those muscles that come all the way up and down. Good. We're going to switch legs now. So you're going to have that bottom leg bent. And you're going to keep that bent, and you're going to lift that heel toward the ceiling. Really concentrating on keeping your hips nice and square, and your shoulders nice and square. And 2 more. And last one. Good. We're going to do some circles here. So you're going to do 8, 7, and I lost my music. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. You're going to reverse a circle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. You're going to go right out to the side again, and you're just going to go out and in, keeping everything nice and square. Good. We're going to do 2 more. And last one. Good. Now we're going to cross behind us and kick out to the side. Really concentrate everything nice and square. Good. We'll do 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Good. You're going to push that hip out to the side. Get that really nice stretch going through. And then you can even take your other arm up and over. So if you're standing on your right leg, yep, your right arm's going to go up and over. Good. So you guys, we're going to just do some lunges to the back. And what I want you to do is to try to get that knee as far down to the ground as you can. And then you're going to squeeze up. But I want you to keep your shoulders over your hips as you lower down. And I really want you to use this glute here in the front to press everything up. So I don't want it to be just your quad. Good. So you're going to tap down, squeeze up. Good. And if you getting down lower makes you wobbly, you don't have to go down so low. We're going to do 4 more here. Two more. And last one. Good. You're going to switch legs. Good. And you tap down. Squeeze up. Snow is falling down. I'm still searching for you. And we'll do 4 more. Really concentrating on this glute doing the work. 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Good. Let's just stretch our quads because it does engage those quite a bit. Switch the other way. And my apologies, they are doing so much work in our neighborhood. And I think they're taking out the cement that's like right behind me here. If you hear this saw going.
No, I'm just hearing music.
All right, so we're going to do one more thing standing, and then we'll get to some floor and center work. So what you're going to do is you're going to lift your toes, turn your feet out slightly. We're going to lift here, and I'm going to get you back into that heels together position where you're squeezing them together. I'm going to have you bend. What you're going to do is you're going to just pulse your knees out to the side. Really feel that rotation and that engagement underneath your buns. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. You can shake your legs out. And then we're going to get rid of our bars. And you can take off your carrier, and we're going to move to the center, and then we'll get on the floor.
online?
All right, so if he's gonna help you, I want you to have him come sit on your belly.
Where are you going?
Good, we're gonna find our core and our pelvic floor again now that we're laying down. So we're just gonna take some deep breaths in, and as you exhale, I want you to feel like everything around your core is wrapping itself around almost like a corset, and you're gonna lift that pelvic floor up towards your belly button. And by lift, I mean don't lift your hips up. I mean you're pulling up, so it's like a contraction every time you exhale. And then you're gonna inhale, release, exhale, squeeze everything together. And if he's not gonna sit on you, you can just use your hands around your core, around your hips, and squeeze everything together as you exhale. Good. We'll do two more like this. Exhale, squeezing everything together. Now I want you to hold that squeeze. Even as you take an inhale, I want you to try to keep everything squeezed and contracted. And we're going to slide one heel down along the floor and bring that back up. Good, we're going to do one more on each side. Keeping that contraction. Oh my goodness, look at him go. All right, from there, what we're going to do is we're going to do some marches. So we're going to take that inhale, exhale, engage everything. Exhale, I want you to lift one leg up and then lower it down. And then we're going to switch sides. So you're going to inhale, exhale as you lift. Try to keep that squeeze. Inhale, exhale as you lift. Keep that squeeze. Good, and you should start to feel that nice burn in your pelvic floor and your core. And what we're going to do from there is we're going to keep that squeezed the whole way through. We're going to lift one leg, lift the other leg. And what we're going to do now is you're going to hold that. I don't want you to feel pressure on your pelvic floor. I don't want your lower back coming up off of the floor. And we're just going to tap down, 1 foot at a time. Good, and continue breathing, but even as you inhale, keep that squeeze, that belly button pulled in nice and tight, that pelvic floor contracted. Okay, we're gonna change that now. Take a break. Just inhale here. You're gonna flex your feet. Exhale. This is gonna be more pelvic floor. And you're gonna tap those heels down. Good. Inhale and exhale. Continue breathing. We don't want you to hold your breath. So we're gonna do 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. You can rest. You can pull those knees into your belly, into your chest. I hope you have that nice burn throughout your core. I do. And from here, what we're going to do is we're just going to loosen up those hips. So you're going to hold on top of your knees. And we're just going to do some little circles here. Good. We're going to reverse that the other way. And last one here. All right, we're going to straighten those legs out. We're going to do some leg circles. So you'll have both legs straight. Again, even though you're laying there, I still want you to have your pelvic floor contracted, that core engaged. We're going to take our left leg or right leg up to the ceiling. Just take one leg up. Right now I have my left leg. I want you to keep your shoulders, your ribs engaged, and your hips squared off. We're going to draw little circles on the ceiling. And I want you, so we have our left leg up, to keep that right hip down on the ground. And just breathe in, exhale, down, around, and out. Breathe in, exhale, down, around, and out. 2 more. Last one, good. We're going to reverse your circle. Inhale, down, around, and out. Good. Keeping those hips nice and square. If you need, just put that hand over top of your other hip so it stays down. And last one here. Good. We're going to reverse switch our legs. So right now I have my right leg up. We're going to inhale, exhale, circle that leg down, around, and up. Exhale, circle that leg down, around, and up. Again, those hips are trying to stay as square as possible. So this circle doesn't have to be huge. And last one this side. We're going to reverse that. Inhale, exhale, down, around, and up. Down, around, and up. Down, around, and up. And last one, down, around, and up. Good. Let's put those legs into feet down, knees up. And what we're going to do there, we're going to do some bridges. So as in everything else that we've done, everything on the floor, as I want those ribs engaged, that belly button pulled in.
Let's do a quick breakfast change. Sorry. We'll be right back.
A little break.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay. All right. So we're going to get back down with our feet on the floor, knees to the ceiling. And again, those ribs always want to stay engaged. Feel like you have that core set every time you exhale. Things are wrapping around, that pelvic floor is contracted. And from here, we're gonna inhale, we're gonna exhale, slide that tailbone away, and we're gonna lift our hips up towards the ceiling into a bridge, and then we're gonna lower down one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, exhale, lift everything up, lower down. And I want you to concentrate on pushing your weight through your heels so you can even lift your toes up off of the floor. That'll just get a better glute and hamstring engagement. Lifting up, lowering down. Four more like this. And again, just trying to articulate through every vertebrae as you roll up and then as you roll down. And I think we're at two more. Lost track there. And on this last one, I want you to keep your hips nice and high up to the ceiling. You're gonna pull your heels in towards your butt. And then you're gonna lift your heels up. And lowering down. So you're just going to lift your heels and lower down. Good. Up and down. Keeping that belly button engaged, that pelvic floor contracted. Okay, from here, you're going to keep your heels lifted. We're going to pulse those knees out and then in. So again, everything in here is nice and engaged. The hips are staying nice and level. One's not dropping down to the floor. And you're just maintaining that breath in and out. I'm going to do four more, knees open and closed. Two more. And last one. All right, from here, we're just going to drop one heel at a time. One heel down and the opposite heel. So we're just going to alternate back and forth, really feeling that burn in our push. And again, as always, keeping that pelvic floor contracted and that core engaged. Good, we'll do four more, three more, two more, and one more. Good. Relax, roll down. We're just going to change our foot position here. Instead of having your feet hip width apart, you're going to pull your heels in almost like in like a first position. Your toes are going to be out slightly. And from there, you're just going to bridge up and then roll yourself back down. Lift up. Good, and two more here, and then here you're going to keep those hips lifted up. What I want you to do is now you're going to lift those heels up again. Have those heels touching together. And we're just going to do a little bit of pulses here with our buns. You're going to drop your buns down and engage. You're going to release and engage and lift. So you're going to drop down about an inch and lift. And you're pushing those heels together. So we're going to do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, And last one. Good. Roll down through your back. We're going to take your right leg, cross it over your left leg. And you're going to bring that left leg back towards you. Get a nice stretch. Stretch out those buns that we just worked on. Good. We'll switch legs. So drop the right leg down, cross that left leg over, bring that right leg back up to you. You can even use that elbow to press against your left knee. Deeper stretch. All right, from there, I'm just gonna have you roll to your side, and you're gonna straighten up. They don't want you sitting up with any diastasis. And then from there, we are going to, we're gonna do one thing. Actually, we're just gonna stretch. It's time to stretch. So we're gonna get down into like a downward dog position. And from there, you're just gonna press your tailbone up towards the ceiling. Try to get a nice flat back, and you're gonna dig one heel in to the ground at a time. Get a nice stretch along your calves and your hamstrings. Good, then just push both heels down. Try to pull that tailbone up towards the ceiling. Get a nice deep stretch. Both legs at the same time. I know it hurts. If you're tight, I'm super tight. We're going to bring our right leg forward. We're going to nice flex our stretch. So you're going to pull that right leg forward, into a nice lunge. Concentrate this right leg, your knee should stay over top of your toes. You don't want to have it going anywhere. And you'll just feel a nice stretch along here. Good. From there, we're going to straighten our legs, our left leg's back, our right leg's forward. And depending on your flexibility or balance, you can either hold onto the bar or your chair or the wall, and you can bend that back leg, flex that front leg. Or if you are really flexible, you can put your arms down and just get a nice relaxing stretch into it. And another way you could do this too, if you're holding him, you can put your foot, so I have a chair right here. You can put your foot on a chair and then just flex over with a nice flat back and that front leg flexed. Then you'll get the same thing. Then you can hold him. There you go.
Way better.
Yeah. So just feel that nice stretch. And he's not gonna like stay still for you anymore. He's like, I learned to walk this week. Good. From there, I just want you to rotate out to the side so you can put that, so let's switch legs first.
Sorry, I always did the same one.
That's fine. Hi, bud. Hi. Hi. Are you holding on too? You're ready. You're ready for toddler class. I don't need babies at the bar. I need toddlers at the bar.
The baby tummy time group, they said, well, he's graduating because he was walking there. I was like, no.
All right, so now what you're gonna do is you're just gonna turn your leg out to the side. You can put it up on the chair. And you're just gonna lean into that to feel a nice inner thigh stretch. You can even take a nice stretch over to the side. Good, then you can switch legs. Switch over and you can stretch with your arm too. You dancing. You dancing. All right, and then we're gonna switch to the other side because we didn't do that lunge to the other side yet.
Oh yeah.
And just get a nice stretch along your hip flexor here.
Mommy has to stretch once again.
He's helping.
Yeah.
Really? Do you want to be back at the computer? All right, and then from there, you can stand up or you can stay on your knees. You're just gonna take your arms to the back. We're just gonna stretch, expand the shoulders, and you're gonna roll side to side your neck. Down to the front and to the side, get a nice stretch. And the opposite way. Good.
No, I'm almost done.
Alrighty. Well, he is done, and we're done, so great job.
How was your trip? I forgot to ask.
It was amazing. Yeah, thank you. It was wonderful.
Oh, so nice. I got the email. I was like, huh? What's going on?